this is just the top 5 firms, but the weighting it's currently holding in the S&P 500. Maybe just kind of share your thoughts on the significance of that.
Sure. So we all know the Mag 7. Here's 5 of them on the screen in front of us from Microsoft, Apple, NVIDIA, Amazon, and Alphabet. 5 of the best companies in the world, if not the 5 best companies in the world. They're fantastic companies. They're all, I think every single one of those is north of $1 trillion in equity market cap. With NVIDIA over like 2.3 trillion today. Amazon's right on top of it. And then you have Google there. You don't even have Meta on there, which has had a spectacular year last year. At one level, just a practical consideration crosses your mind. Microsoft is a $3 trillion company. Apple's almost the same. Again, those 5 names make up 25% of a $44 trillion index. So 500 companies, the biggest, baddest index in the world of companies. I mean, you name a company in the top 100 in the S&P 500, you probably have a sector or industry leader in the entire world. Nobody makes engines like GE. Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan's the best bank in the world. Exxon's the best energy company in the world. And those companies are all in that top 100. So across the board, we have these leaders in the entire index, yet 25% of the total value is just in those 5 names on your screen. And when you do get to levels of, say, $3 trillion market cap, which we've never seen before, just simple math says to you, how do I double my money in this name? Well, it becomes worth $6 trillion. Well, to add another $3 trillion of market cap and to trade at 20 times earnings, you need to add another $150 billion of profits. And that's a very tall task because nobody at this point in time makes $150 worth of profits. Apple makes about $100 billion or so. But you start looking at the math, and the only reason to trade at that kind of multiple is if you have growth on top of those kind of numbers. So you say, where can I make outsized returns? And it gets really hard to do the math and say, I'm going to make outsized returns in names that are this big at this point in time. So what they do is they're buying back a ton of stock, every single one of those companies now, maybe absent NVIDIA, to help goose the earnings per share significantly. They are cash cows, they're great companies, but the growth of those companies is difficult.